Just walking in the campo. It's probably like 8:30 now, close to sunset, and so beautiful everywhere. It's like a fairy tale. But yeah, today was so hot. Yesterday as well. I went out. I didn't document because I was like on this mission, and oof, I ended up calling it quits halfway and just coming back. I got some things and I had to walk up this hill for 15 minutes with a lot of stuff, like 2 6-liter bottles of water and some food, and it was hot. I didn't even know that it was about 36 degrees, or the feeling of 36 degrees. I mean, it definitely felt like it, but I had to take off my pants halfway. And then I had a good cry because I felt that brewing. Wow, crazy stuff happening. But as soon as I got back, I just dumped a whole 6-liter of water on me. Living out in the campo, countryside. But yeah, I was gonna actually jump in the lake today, but I came out a little bit later. But I found these amazing crystals. It doesn't do it justice on camera, but wow, it's really gorgeous. It's like a lot of quartz in there. Really clear. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit dehydrated because I definitely could have splashed in the water, but I'll just make that up in another way. And yeah, just sending you light. I just figured I'll share with you that today was also 30 degrees Celsius, and at night it's like 20 degrees so far. Really crazy because it's nice though. You can just get naked, just stay naked all day long. It's so nice to be in a place where you can just be in your own space. Wow, look at this beauty. Yeah, so actually from tomorrow on it's gonna go down the degrees, so if it's like 20 degrees tonight, by the time it's Monday it's gonna be back to like, I don't know, 14 degrees or something like that. And also during the day it's gonna be a bit cooler. But it's crazy how the mind works, you know, when there's so much heat. I'm just like in auto spirit, I like to call it. Oh, look at these flowers. They smell like curry. And yeah, actually you can use it in food. Oh my god. Oh, it's such a strong, powerful smell. And they say that these are how do they word it? I said it in one other video, but it's kind of like the dead man's plant or something, because they plant it with the dead, because the plant never dies. Like, basically it stays yellow even when it's all dried up, so it always stays yellow, so it never dies in color, so to speak. Oh, it smells so good. So nice to just walk, clear the thoughts, and find so many gifts along the way, simple and free. Wow. Yeah, there's so many things happening, but nothing at the same time. I feel like I'm changing so much, like drastically on the inside, and it's like showing here and there on the outside. My body's like catching up. But wow. Oh, I don't know. I feel kind of like in limbo, and I think that's a collective conscious thing, because it's something with how the planets are aligned, so we're kind of like in limbo from like what was being in our old selves, and now we're like in our new selves, but we just need to, align a bit more, catch up, like everything in divine timing. Yeah, I thought I'd just turn on the camera and share little bits of beauty with you. Yeah, there's so much happening on the inside. It's like, how can I put it in words? But basically, I only see people when I'm going out to play music. And yesterday, like when I was having a little crying session in the middle of the hills, sweating balls, and like, beautiful view though. yeah, yeah, a lot of thoughts were coming up. Like, what am I doing here? I mean, it can be like meaning like in the now, here, but also on planet Earth, which is kind of silly because I'm always like going for living out my soul's purpose. I know that's constantly changing though as we evolve. Maybe what our purpose was 10 years ago is not now, or maybe what our purpose was 10 days ago is not what it is now. And well, I'm channeling. A lot of stuff is just coming. I feel a bit relieved today, and I just kind of claimed and decided to really just sit on my throne in my heart center, enjoy the simple pleasures of life, and yeah, what you're doing is not my problem. It ain't my business. So yeah, just staying here focused, and keep being the love, keep loving, even if that's just to like acknowledge the flowers and smell it and take time to look at the sunset. And guys, I can't believe I haven't been to the ocean in ages, and I know that's like, it's on me. Can't expect anyone to come and say, hey, I'll pick you up and go. But now it's getting hotter, and to do what I do, like just going out yesterday was like, I didn't realize how hot it was until I felt it. And it was like, it's intense. I used to do that. I used to like go with my big backpack, 4-season backpack, guitar, food, water, and other things. And like by the time I packed, it was midday to like continue walking. And I would go in the crazy hot time. There's nobody out, sweating like crazy. But I was really in shape, I was just like, yeah. And yesterday gave me that reminder. But also I'm like grateful to be here now, because I was wishing for a place to ground my energy. Sometimes it can be so high, and yeah, I didn't want to always be in survivor mode. I wanted to just be able to thrive and create, which is what's happening now. It's making its way. But yeah, like I've been making a lot of art, different art projects with clay that I found around here, and painting. I can insert a video of what I made. I think it was last week or something, but it's like a smoking bowl. I can put all the incense, and I make these incense, and I make I have Palo Santo and white sage. I'm just getting my yoga mat. I left it in the bush. Oh yeah. So yeah. Thank you for letting me talk to you. I feel like very few people that I can actually talk to or go deep, and a lot of my connections, I guess, are online. Anyway, I'm just so glad that there's a place where I can ground my energy, even though I feel like my tribe, the the wild, natural freaks, freakies to the universe. Freaky! I got the freaky, and yeah, we're like the sensitive souls, and yeah, we're living to a different beat of the drum in life. And you can notice us because we're animated, cartoon, alive, in vivo, a vivo. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know if any of this makes sense. I'm just kind of rambling. Look at this tree. One of the mothers, it got split from a yeah, maybe a storm. I wonder if you can really see that. I'm usually not using the front camera, but lately I'm like, oh, it's kind of easy. Just like talking to myself. Hey, how are you? Wow, you look so similar. I love your hair. What a color. Oh my god, you're Red Electric Dragon too? Amazing. Alright, I'm being really silly. Look at this. I'm just stomping through the jungle. I love it. I'm just really, sometimes I just feel so out of space and time, out of society as we know it. And to like integrate back again or with people, it's not easy. I mean, I guess I find it that people that knew me from 10 years ago, like they know what I'm like, and it just seems easier like for me to be myself. But the people, maybe if I get to know them now, like new people, and it's a whole thing again of like, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, but the sun looks really nice and orange. Yeah. Oh, it's a beautiful tree, meditate with. Yeah. Oh. I guess it's nice, like, being in Rainbow Gathering as well. I haven't gone in a while because, yeah, you know, it's yin and yang. There's amazingness, but there's the other side of it. Like, you should be ready. I think dealing with all different energies, but it's nice because, like, there's a setting, like, it's for 1 month in the deep nature. And, like, everybody's unique and weird, artist, good weird, in their own way. And, you know, everyone eats together and you can just meet people in that setting. So, like, if you kind of find it hard meeting people then, or connecting with people, then, yeah, that kind of helps. Even at Rainbow Gatherings, I'm still also a hermit. And you know what, today I was writing, it just came to me. Actually, today is one of the last days with Gemini. Just basically, my hand smells so good. I was touching the sticky rose bush, this one that I make incense from. So good. But yeah, now is like one of the last days, May 30th, where, you know, a lot of ideas are coming and channeling, and they say it's really a good idea to write what's coming because now we're going to enter the time in Cancer where it's really emotional. Like all of June is like about being inside and like tapping into your emotions, which anyway I'm doing. So I was like, that's interesting for June because June is like, ooh, summertime, you know, go out and play. I guess you can, but it's really also about connecting inside. Look at what I'm walking through. So funny. Just it's like, I don't know if you can see, it's up to my waist. Just like, anyway, another day in paradise. Yeah. So what I was saying, I was writing, and it just came to me because I lay down for like 20 minutes listening to this mantra, and I just channeled like the different eras in my life. Because with yesterday's cry, I was like almost slightly feeling a bit lost because because I'm doing the same thing again and again, but different. But like, let's say, like, I'm living from the music, and just enough is coming. But I know that I can share more of my services. Like, for example, I give massage, and I was living with that in Egypt, and I didn't give it for a while. Last time was a woman who I met in different rainbows, older woman from England, and she came here to where I live before she traveled back to England and to the States. And I just borrowed a friend's massage table. We went to one of the houses that wasn't being rented out, the yurt, and I gave her a full body 1 hour massage, and she was so grateful. Like, oh, and it just felt so good to give this service because I feel like I'm channeling like grandma spirit, and like the person in front of me is the inner child, like I'm seeing them as the baby that has just arrived at Mother Earth, and it's like welcome home, and just giving them this love, healed energy where they can feel at peace and feel deeply relaxed. And like I could say like that's feels great in my heart to be my soul's purpose to bring that peace and healed nurturing energy. But yeah, like I'd bring it up, and yeah, it seems like I don't know how to share that with people. Even if I offer my mouth, people are like in their own world and stuff. So yeah, and I have other skills as well, and I don't know, I feel like a really transformative time in my life. But yeah, I remember so I was writing the eras, and I remembered like being daddy's little girl and like really sweet and optimistic and so happy all the time. I was like a sunshine. And then I went to this stage of like anger and rage, and it was just like something I was channeling, or I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the meat and like dairy that we were eating. But anyway, I went through that, and then I went through this like sad and depressed, like teenage years. And then I went through like a wild child, fuck it, like I'm gonna follow my happiness. And that was like crazy times. Early 20s, like first time I went out of the country by myself to Brazil and like partying it up, but also with like heart, like good friends, because I was like felt like a baby. And yeah, because I had a really strong, strict upbringing. So when I was like 19, I was just like really feeling like 13, but like let's go and explore. And then I feel like I entered, and I started to travel like mid-20s. And this journey now, like I entered a wild, like I'm still in a little bit of the wild child, but I entered like sacred wild child. So like first time I took plant medicine, and like that was like slowly opening up to me, and like meditation and eating raw foods. So yeah, I was like spiritual. So it was like both worlds, wild and sacred wild. And then felt like I was then going into the sovereign being, where I was in a crazy relationship that was intense, even violent and strong. Like we played amazing music together, but Spanish macho stuff is not easy to work with. So then after that ended really violently and intense, I started to become an introvert and focusing on healing and self-love, self-care. So yeah, say like it was then like sacred sovereign being, and now I feel like I'm going like, back into my inner child. Like I've always kind of been there, but I feel like I'm going into my sovereign inner child. How can I say it? Higher self, really. Just acknowledging my higher self and knowing I'm not the body, I'm not the mind. Wow, thank you for listening. It's like, oh, I don't have anyone to talk to. Thank God I have this YouTube channel. You guys are all so appreciated here. Even if you don't know, even if you don't watch, it's already been done. Where the sharing has been done, and I'm feeling light and grateful. So yeah, nice to take you on my sunset walk. Good 20 minutes. I just looked now at the recording time and it said 17:17. Drop a crystal. Anyway, I love you all so much, and yeah, this will give me something to do, edit and share, because I'm here to share the love and the light. Until the next level, I love you.